Welcome back. An exhibit at a community center highlights 3 historic communities that contributed to present-day Jacksonville. It's at the Pine Grove Community Center, and it highlights the contributions of the Churchill community, the Mount Haven community, and Pine Grove community. Let's take a look at the video. A key part of the story involves Rosenwald schools. Together, they work to improve Black education across the South, helping establish schools where Black teachers, principals, and administrators could lead and educate. We spoke with one man whose ancestors were enslaved on the Monte Plantation in Cushing. He says they helped found towns across East Texas, including Jacksonville, Alto, and Lufkin.
We come from the first farmers, the first teachers, the first pastors, the first builders and architects. Once I tapped into that, actually knowing where I was from, it gave me the ability to know I was able to do any of those things that they done. And I wanted to, get back involved with the communities and try to bring that feel back to life.
Okay, if you want to visit, the exhibit is at Pine Grove Schoolhouse. The details are on your screen. It's open on Saturdays during Black History Month from 11 in the morning until 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it is free to visit.